Warning! Graphic pest control video ahead. Do not watch if you might be offended. If, however, you really like pest control videos, then sit back and watch us as we control pest populations with silenced air rifles here in the UK. Bro's on a solo mission to one of our permissions today. This is the field we have to traverse to get to the trees, where the feeder is, just inside that little dark hole at the end there, as he zooms in quite helpfully, just up in there. That's where the hide is, about 20 yards inside. Now we're in the wood, and just about make it at the top of the screen there, on the side of that tree. Nothing on it, so you'll proceed up to getting the hide. It's in the hide. First visitor is this thrush. Having a breakfast of worms. It's the first thing to appear in front of him. He's taken his test shot, he's all ready to go. And he only has to wait for half an hour. This one makes the feeder before he has a chance to get the camera on. But it's sat up feeding well, so he gets plenty of chance to zoom in and centre up on it with the camera before he picks up his rifle and eases it through the front of the hide as he tries to pick the squirrel up in the sight picture, ready to take the shot. Nice straight on shot here, which he catches the side of the head and the pellet goes down into the upper body. It's managed to run round the side of there, didn't get very far at all. That's the beauty of a straight on shot. The pellet very often goes down into the vital organs and stops them anyway. After exiting the hide last time, it's had about an hour to wait for the woodland to calm down, and the squirrel's come straight into the feeder again. No messing, wants its breakfast. Another straight on shot. He's quite a calm squirrel, this one. No mistake in that. Straight in the head. It so very often happens. Get nervous kicking. Head's not moving anywhere. Doesn't take long for the body to shut down. A lot of blood loss there. And he's gone. Bro spotted a squirrel coming in. He's turned the camera on. He's panned up and found him straight on the feeder immediately. He carefully inspects the feeder, having a good sniff. He moves in for his breakfast. It's more like it. Turn sideways on. Start filling your face. Need him to sit up nicely. Just like that. The pellet's gone straight into the side of the brain there. Behind the eye and base of the ear. A lame kick. A few nervous kicks on the floor. And that one's toast. 3 on the ground. Here comes yet another one, straight into the feeder. Bro hastily gets his camera ready, centres it up and zooms in. But again, this one seems calm. He's come to feed. That'd be perfect if he only had his rifle in his hands, which he hurries to do there, kicking his tripod in the process. A little bit of a flea scratch. Needed to sit up straight. Hasn't quite found it in the crosshairs yet. It's more like it. Sits straight over onto its back. Good headshot there. So the kick, just in that dip down there to the right, which you can't see. He turns the camera off before he spots where it is. There it is, up against a tin. We will have to sort out this body stopper on that little dip. It's a bit difficult to pick up sometimes. Bro does seem to be slow on the camera today, although really quick coming for breakfast, one or the other. This one's on the feeder. He's not complaining. With the click of doom there, it's his version anyway. Just needs to wait for this thing to sit still in a good position, like that. That one is caught towards the front of the head and flies over the barrier. It's down the lane there. I think he might have had to give that one a finishing shot, but again he had to leave the hide to inspect, just to make sure it was dead. Bro's a bit more alert this time. He spotted movement to the right. His camera's on. He's panning round, and there it is. Coming down one of the sticks. Very popular route. And they were cut down by the farmer. So he's thinning out his trees. Well, I think Bro moved that one round there deliberately for that. But it's on the feeder. Having a good sniff about. That's more like it. Sit up and feed. This one looks a bit more fidgety than the last. It's not playing ball. Bro thinks he's going to come back there, but he's panned over now. I think he might have spotted a bit of movement. So very often happens, they freeze. To a slight noise, at the click of doom, or to a bit of movement. The straight on shot's what you like here. They all seem to switch those squirrels off a lot quicker than the side on headshot. As the pellet tracks down into the vital organs, there's massive damage. And that one's hardly kicked at all. He's toast. The Bro switched over to the ever popular scope cam. See this flea bags coming in from the side there? A little scratch there on this stick. Bro's tracking it. That's the Simmons Whitetail Classic 6.5 to 20 by 50 scope that used to be on my Rapid for many, many years before I bought the Viper and gave this one to Bro. Just going to follow this squirrel around. A bit more scratching there. Wait for it to sit still for a shot. Well, that's no good. Needs to turn around. You can see the head. They shot a shotgun. It's a completely unethical shot. So you have to be patient. Just having a good look about. Very quick head movements. Be ever so careful. You can see Bro's thinking about it. Crosshair hovering on the head. You can almost feel the trigger being taken up with the finger. With that preoccupied, sometimes it's easier just to take them there, rather than wait for them to go to feed. You can almost sense the anticipation. Those little head movements can catch you out. Of course, there will come a point with the sight picture. It's very familiar, and you'll take the shot on, just like that. And the back claws tend to hook as the muscles spasm. This one's hardly twitched at all. Laid that one completely out cold. See that little twitch, but it's dead. This squirrel is definitely a lesson in patience. You spot it in the scope cam. There it is. You do what you normally do and track it. Wait for an opportunity. Standard practice. This is the first one that's shown interest in the dead ones on the floor. But again, quite normal. If it freezes at any point, Bro will probably take the shot. Looking like it might go to feed now. As you can see the sun gleaming off the back. Probably mid-morning now. That's more like it. It's going to feed. Nope. Let's go and look at the ones on the floor some more. That's definitely giving them a run around today. Let's go down for another look at the ones on the floor. No tail flicking, just seems to be concerned. Now it's disappeared. It very often happens, they'll circle the tree and pop up on the other side. It's not coming back out. So Bro's looking on the other side, just for such a thing to happen. Well, I've cut the end off this video, so he looks for a long time and sees nothing. Good 10 to 15 minutes now has passed by since the last squirrel was seen exiting behind the feeder. This one was spotted up the tree, just behind on a branch. It might not be the squirrel, but it is definitely a squirrel. It's a squirrel with a pretty bad flea problem. Not seen one scratch and bite this much for a long time. You almost feel like offering it some flea powder. It looks like that uncomfortable. That's not why we're here. If it stays still long enough, we'll spare it the irritation. Like I said before, you've got to be patient. Quite tantalising to see them like this. You can't take the shot until you've got a good one on. It looks like we might be in business as it descends to the feeder. Looks like it's sorted its problem out with its fleas for now. They've probably finished having their dinner. Now this one wants his. Or hers, not sure which. He'll seem to sniff about like that. After a long enough wait, this one's on the feeder. And Bro does what he does best. With a squirrel on the ground. Nice shooting, Bro. I spotted movement. Trying to pick it up. This one's come down the side of the tree. Stopped and had a good look at the one on the floor behind that board to the right there by the look of it. Now I'm guessing it's gone to investigate. Never mind the rest of them under the feeder. Bro's probably looking over the top of the gun now. See if he can pick it up. It's come back straight into view again in front of where he was looking at it last time. Let's have a look at the one that's on the floor under the feeder now. Not very helpful having a post in the way. Ah, that's more like it. Disregards the fact there's a load of dead ones on the floor. Bet he must be rumbling. That's it, keep coming. See the head movements there. You completely miss a squirrel. You pull the trigger at the wrong moment. That's more like it. Straight in the top of the head. No problem. Shooting, Bro. That's it for today on this session. He calls time on it. Goes to have a look, see what he's got. There's 3. Not sure it's another 3 there actually. There's the one that ran round the side. The one I think you had to finish that one off. A little bit late on the shot on that one. The result's the same. 9 on the ground. The bottom one a bit wet after lying in a puddle. So that one caught a bit forward. The Parapel 2-2 does the business. More like it, over the top of the eyebrow. Once the pellet hits, they bleed out so quickly, they would faint anyway from lack of blood. Straight between the eyes, top of the head. Just so I'd like to see it. Shoot him, Bro. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.